Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how I made this probably on my way to Dutch Brothers coffee shop sign. And I'm going to be using an apple barrel white acrylic paint, and I'll be using a sponge dauber, one of the large ones. And I do have to give this 2 coats. So you just want to pounce your sponge dauber up and down. You can spread it around your round first, and this round is 15 inches. And I did get it from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago. And I printed out my graphics, and this is not printed, is cut out on some of that faux blue leather from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to use my art glitter glue to glue it down at the top of my round. And I did get my graphics off of the internet. And I'm not going to sell this or anything. I'm going to be giving it to my granddaughter because she evidently likes to drink the coffee from Dutch Brothers, which I had no idea, but her birthday's coming up and I was told she might enjoy this sign. I cut this out where it says probably on my way to with a black matte vinyl. And you do want to make sure your paint is completely dry. Like you want it to sit at least overnight and maybe another day or so. Because if you don't, your paint might pull up off of this. Ask me how I know. Yep, that's right. Happened to me. I didn't leave it in the video, but yeah. I had issues with this whole project. If I wasn't making it for my granddaughter, I think I would have just stopped and set it aside and not picked it up again. But I went on with it and worked through it, and I think it came out pretty good. It's not the best, but I think she'll like it. At least I hope so anyway. And now, if you can see my mistake here, I didn't see it until much later. But just keep watching, you'll figure it out. So the Dutch word there, Dutch Brothers, I also cut out with that blue vinyl from the Dollar Tree. And I'm putting my H on first because that's like midway, or at least that's what I thought it was. But like I said, it didn't turn out too bad. And again, I'm just using my art glitter glue for this. And it just kept getting clogged up. I don't know what was wrong. I couldn't get the top off of it. And I just kept sticking the pin in it and blowing in it. And I finally got enough glue out to take care of this. But man, this whole project was, yeah, it tested my nerves and frustration. But I'm happy to say I got through it. It's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. So I do have my letters on some transfer tape there, which is actually, oh, what do they call it? Shoot, I can't think of what it's called now. But anyway, yeah, it's like transfer tape. So I put my letters on that, and then so that I could put my glue on a little bit easier. Of course, I left a little bit more space between a H and a B since it's 2 separate words. And you can see as I'm putting this down, You know, I had no clue. No clue. Let me know in the comments if you see what's going on here. Because I didn't have any clue until later. Now I cut this out. This is a print and cut from a Cricut. And of course my Cricut cut out my Dutch brother, and then probably on my way to and the windmill. So this red, blue, and yellow piece with coffee on it, it was a print and cut from my printer to my Cricut. And then this blue piece was just that piece there. Again, you know, the red, blue, and yellow piece. But this is, again, a piece of that faux blue leather from the Dollar Tree. My Cricut kind of messed it up a little bit, but I thought I could still use it because I'm going to be putting that other piece on top of it. So it doesn't look too bad. I mean, trust me, everything could have been a little bit better, but I was having a very trying time with this. And yeah, I'm never going to make this again. I hope she loves it, because it ain't never going to be made again. Not by me, anyway. Somebody else can do it. So my daughter-in-law saw this, I guess, on Facebook or something like that, and she's like, "Oh, if you want to make something for, you know, your granddaughter for her birthday, this would be the perfect thing to make for her." So I was like, "Oh, you know, I'm up for a challenge. Let's do it." So here I am. And you'll see my little thing of glue just kept getting stopped up, and I would take a pin and try to clear it, and then I would blow in it. Then I tried to take the top off, but I couldn't get it off, so I just kept doing the pin, and finally I got through it and got enough glue out. And then I just rubbed it down with my fingers just to spread it out so it's a little more even, so I don't have any paper sticking up. And then putting this paper on here was a little bit challenging too, because I wanted it to stay on the faux blue leather, but it had like I don't know, what would you call it? A bubble or something like that in it, and I had to keep working it to get that out, and it wanted to go off of my faux leather, and I didn't want it to, so yeah, it was a pain. It was a pain. So now I decide to go on the other end to try to work out that bubble there. And that seemed to work a little bit better. But there, I finally get it out. Finally. And now I went to Design Space, Cricut Design Space, and I found these little coffee cups. And I cut out a couple of them. So they have black vinyl around them and then brown vinyl inside of it for the coffee. So yeah, it's kind of like iced coffee cups. Cups with iced coffee in them. I guess that's what she likes to drink. And there it is. There's my S that I completely forgot about. Completely. glad I found it. Maybe, I don't know if I would have figured it out eventually or not. Have no clue. All right, so I'm going to go back to my glue, and I just put quite a bit on this S. I just put it in the center. I figure when I squash it down, the glue is going to spread out, so it'll all be okay, and it was. So all's good. I'm not sure I got it on completely in the right place, but yeah. Heck, it might even be upside down. I don't know. And now I just flip this over, and then I kind of mark where I want to put a hanger. And I'm just going to use a piece of ribbon for this. So I just have a little piece of yellow ribbon. And I'm just going to hot glue it to the back. And the board's not very heavy. It has cork on the back of it. So the ribbon with the hot glue should be fine. And now I want to add some ribbons. So I got out some red ribbon, some blue ribbon, and then some yellow ribbon. And I'm just going to hot glue one on top of the other. I'm going to glue down the red one first. And these are just hand bows, and yeah, I did struggle with them too. So if you want to learn how to make a bow, hey, go to YouTube and search for it. Somebody will be able to show you how to make one, but not me. Not me. I struggled with that one too. Like I said, this whole thing was just one big struggle. But I set out to make that sign for my granddaughter, and I'm happy to say I conquered it. Yes! And she will get it for her birthday. I hope you like it, Casey Rain. If you don't tell me, please. Don't tell me. So I chose the colors of the ribbon to go with the colors that are in that little banner there, where it's yellow, red, and blue, and it says coffee. And I didn't want to make them too big. But there it is. It's all done. Probably on my way to Dutch Brothers. Coffee. I guess, have you ever been to Dutch Brothers? I don't think I've ever been there. We did get one, but I haven't been there. So let me know what you think of this sign. And I'm Liz. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.